bright.
The first day of school here at LaGrone is full of energy. The music, the red carpet makes you feel like you're truly wanted in this building and that the people that are working in the building truly do care about you rather than you just being a number.
When you first enter the school, like a bunch of teachers line up, they greet you, they say hey and everything. A big speaker that plays music and everything. Mrs. Smith is in charge of that.
Seeing all the teachers like actually interact with the students, it was like really welcoming.
I remember my very first day here at LaGrone, I was really nervous, but I remember when I was walking up to the front and seeing the red carpet and all of these people that just seemed so friendly standing there, it felt really welcoming.
I honestly wasn't looking forward to my first day because I was new here to Texas, so just seeing everyone smiling made me feel like more calm and excited and like maybe this is going to be good.
Thinking back on the first day of school, it was mostly nerve-wracking because it's a new school and I was a senior moving. So I was scared that I would have no friends, but I walked in, everyone was so welcoming. It was amazing.
I was really nervous when I was in the bus. I remember walking in and I saw my two friends that I am so close to now, which is Yami and Joanna. I remember seeing them, and ever since that, we clicked, and my whole year has been different ever since that.
I'm in CCMA in the health science department, and it's fun, but also challenging because we learn so much in there.
We do EKGs, we do phlebotomy, we learn how to give injections, we learn all about medications.
It's definitely been an eye-opener to the healthcare field, and I'm very grateful that I was able to take that class.
One thing I love about it is my teacher, Ms. Helms. She's wonderful. She's great at helping us study. She's great at teaching. She's just all around awesome.
I think I just died. My CTE is firefighting and EMT. Something I love about it is that it's just like a whole family in there. We have each other's back. If one of us is struggling, we help them out, and that's what it's all about.
One thing I liked about my CT was the ride-outs we got to do, because we got to actually go to fire stations and ride on the ambulances and help save lives too.
My CTE is cosmetology, and my favorite thing about it is the new salon that we have. Now as a senior, we're like, wow, we get to experience all these new things that are coming to the LaGrone Academy, and I just love working hands-on with new clients, meeting them, and I just really enjoy it.
I like the experience that we get and the fact that we can take actual clients in and just the little group that it is.
One thing I have loved about my CTE is the connection I've made with people that are also interested in the same things as me. As a child, I always thought that architecture was more of a career for boys, so I never really got into it as much. But as I've grown, I've known that there's a lot of girls, and I can do architecture just like anyone else can, and I really appreciate my teacher for showing me that.
I'm in welding, and I probably love the fact that it's real. It's very much like an actual job. We're doing a lot more fabrication and putting stuff together, making stuff, and you get to dip into that real aspect of actually working.
Since I'm in automotive, we work on vehicles. And my favorite part is we're hands-on, and I'm more of a visual learner, and it's very helpful for me. Also, my instructor, Mr. Adcock, is very helpful. He explained things in ways I understand.
One thing I've loved about my CTE is that it's a really interactive class. We do a lot of exercises outside of class and in class.
One thing I love is that
Sometimes instead of going to class, we go to the police department or the sheriff's office and we like learn what they do on a day-to-day basis. So I'm like, oh, this is what I'm looking forward to.
I'm in law and court systems, and what I like about it is my teacher, Mr. Reyes, and I love how he keeps us engaged in class. Like, it's not always assignments, it's a lot of like discussions and just going through things.
I'm in engineering, and what I love about it is it helps me to gain experience. We build robots, we are assigned projects for other teachers if we're full-time, and you can actually go above and beyond on your projects because you're usually given a little extra time, so it makes it a lot more fun and interactive.
I am in audio-video production. One thing that I've loved about it is getting to explore all of these opportunities for my future career and getting to learn about the things that I'll be able to do one day.
One thing I loved about my CTEs was definitely the teachers and the interactions that you had outside of school and learning with the career paths that you chose. We went to the Denton Square with AV, so I'm really enjoying the CTEs here.
Our teacher, Mr. Tran, has been so wonderful and has given us so many life lessons. I think all of us are leaving with a really expanded knowledge base on AV production.
I do graphic design. What I enjoyed about my CTE class was like sitting down, I could actually work on my art. It was really fun, like very therapeutic.
I get to express myself freely. I get a lot of creative liberty with what assignments I have. It's my favorite class that I've ever taken.
The CTE I'm in is photography, and I love the creative aspect it gives and the freedom we have with it. I had no experience in Photoshop when I began, and learning it was a lot of fun, and I just did personal projects mainly, and I learned more doing it that way. One of my favorite memories is this one-on-one talk I had with Mr. Jones and how he got into photography, and it was just so personal and I loved learning about it.
I'm in the animation CTE. We've done stop motion and 2D. Some people have done 3D.
I love the character design aspect of it and getting to animate a character and tell a story with them.
One thing I love about animation is that it allows you to bring characters to life. And I've been able to meet other people that are interested in animation too.
I'm in culinary. We go through different units, like we were doing grains and we were doing sandwiches and pizzas and like breakfast. It was super fun. And I love the relationships that I have with the teachers. They're really sweet and they definitely help a lot.
This is a prime example why you wear a chef jacket. Yeah. This is why you wear a chef jacket.
I'm in education and training with Miss Evie, and I love to be able to help the kids and like watch them grow and become better at things. Last semester I was in a 5th grade social studies class. This year I'm in a music class, and we work on like just a lot of different music pieces, and I love helping the students because sometimes it's hard with only one teacher to like 25 kids.
I'm in Cisco, also known as IT. I like it because it gives you opportunity to actually know how the digital world works. It's like I got a cool teacher, Mr. Yarbrough, he's cool.
I took criminal investigations and forensic science this year, and I really liked that they were hands-on. We did a lot of fingerprinting and the crime scene investigation. I like that my teachers are knowledgeable about what they do. They seem to be passionate about the field that they're teaching, and they love us. And their personalities, they just make it 10 times better.
I love the teachers in the core classes.
Honestly, the teachers.
My teachers.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The teachers are very caring. They care about your work and they care about your ethic. They do one-on-one time with you.
The teaching style is better here, and the way we get to discuss as a class.
It just feels like they know you personally and like they actually care.
They actually give you opportunities to like improve if you're like doing bad, and they actually like care about you and like build relationships with you.
I like that they're not too hard. The teachers are always trying to help you, and since they're much smaller classes, you have more time to work with the teachers if you're confused on stuff.
Before I moved here, I really didn't care much about school, but like When I met them and I came here for the first time, like I felt like I was at home. Like I felt like I was part of like this big community that we all can just get along with. One of my favorite memories this year was joining Stuco in prom. Last year I wasn't in anything. When I joined, like everything changed. I started like being more involved in school. Like I started like love setting up for the teachers, for prom, homecoming, everything.
Probably the senior sunrise. It was really good, and like we all went out to breakfast afterwards. Even though it was like a really short period, it was like really fun, and we got to like watch it, especially like some of us really do like watching sunrises.
One of my first memories that I loved was creating a basketball club, first of all. We got so many people joined together, and actually, since we don't have no sports too, it was a good idea because a lot of people don't want to come here because of sports and everything. But I figured if we created a basketball club, we can create, like we can bring in new students. So that's one of my favorite memories.
My favorite memories of the school year was the Halloween thing where everyone, all the teachers were dressed up as like something, and it was funny.
One of my favorite memories from the school year is the homecoming.
What I really liked about homecoming was setting it up. We spent all day here at school as a student council and as student volunteers setting all of the things up, getting the tables ready, and I just remember all the laughs we had.
Our pep rally, that was so fun. I got to wear my hat that I made last year. It wasn't anything special, to be honest, but I just had so much fun and we planned it, and it seemed like it all came together so fast, so that was really fun.
My favorite memories from this year would have to be, I would say homecoming. Because it was just fun to like actually have a non-traditional homecoming, like dress up in a costume, dance around and stuff.
It's weird that like our school doesn't have football, so we actually do have a homecoming, and it was cool, and we had games, and we got to see our homecoming court.
I enjoyed homecoming a lot. It was fun. Just seeing everybody dressed up and everybody, all the people who won, like the prince and princess and king and queen. It was a really fun experience, and I loved setting it up and planning it all out.
Aquatic science, we did dissecting fishes one day. And I remember my friend AJ, she was going ham on it. She was just tearing off limb from limb from limb from limb.
One of my favorite memories from this year is our robotics competition. I was super excited because I had never gotten to do something like that previously. It made me nervous. I had spent a lot of time on it, but overall I learned a lot, and I learned to love engineering more than I already do.
One of my favorite memories is probably Thanksgiving, because it shows like that we're a whole family and not like a whole bunch of different groups. We actually all came together on that day, and it was just really nice.
The color run, seeing everybody get together from our school and from our community to help with one of our causes here it was so much fun, and it was really heartwarming.
For the kids, for Christmas and stuff, because it was just fun to like see that we're like the school, everybody helping out.
Getting my hair done by the cosmetology people. Yeah, they detoxed my hair, and then Miss Olivia, she really tried to get on me because my hair was dirty. Plus my girlfriend, she was right beside me. She said she was taking notes. I don't know if she was or not, and I'm not letting her touch my hair. So that's that.
The
Easter egg hunt. Just like seeing everybody race. Like nobody does like big kid events anymore. It's like, no, we want to race like little kids again. Like we don't want to be grown-ups yet.
Field day was so much fun, and like all of us just being there. The way everybody was just there enjoying their time was honestly just great.
Probably when they did the pieing teachers. And then probably the solar eclipse. Being able to watch that with like all my friends, just make a good memory.
One of the things that I've also loved about this year is being on prom committee, getting together with a group of people and making decisions for one of the biggest senior events. It's so magical. Being able to make a magical experience for everybody else it's the best.
Something I'm most proud of about my senior year is all the activities and involvement I had with school and outside of school.
I'm really proud of myself for completing my CCMA test and passing.
I'm proud of myself from this year for just staying focused on my grades and on my career, like really thinking about what I want to do after.
I'm proud of like how much knowledge I've retained from my CTE class. I came into it not knowing anything about the law or about police work or anything, and now I feel like I know a lot of laws and I know like how to handcuff people.
How far I've grown as a person. I've stepped out of my box a little bit. Being StuCo Vice President, I've had to do a lot of things and meet a lot of people, and it was definitely a little challenging at first because I wanted to stay in my shell. But being able to open up.
I'm proud of the fact that I don't have to worry about my grades, because all my past years, like, I had to worry about that failing grade email and my mom yelling at me, but this year I made AB honor roll the whole entire year, so that was definitely a big check mark in the book.
Honestly, having all my grades like really good. Ever since I joined LaGrone Academy, my grades have been really good.
The thing I'm most proud of this year is my calculus class, my BC calculus. So we decided to do a special course with Ms. Bass. We talked to Ms. Bass and set it up with our counselor that we would approach a BC calculus course, which hasn't been done at the school yet, and I'm really enjoying that.
The thing I'm most proud of for senior year would be my grades, because I made it into National Honor Society, like straight A student, and honestly at my other school, that was not gonna happen.
Being in so many clubs and at so many activities and interacting with the school in general and knowing how to actually do stuff in Cisco, because at first I was like, okay, this is a hard class, I'm not gonna know how to do anything. But if you take me from last year to now, I feel like what I really took from this year was knowing how to go into a router and just like boom, knowing what the first command to do. It's like it gave me an aspect of being professional, that's what it is.
I'm the most proud of my contributions to student council. I'm the student council president, so I've gotten to make a really big contribution in that way. I never saw myself as that kind of a leader. I think I'd always just kind of seen myself as someone that has to silently step up when times get tough, but getting to be a leader at the forefront of this organization and getting to be a student leader and someone on campus that people can trust and go to, that's definitely been like what I'm the most proud of, is being someone that people can trust and people come to and ask questions about school. I love that, having that identity here.